Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I will be telling you about the article discontinuation in SAP. Like what do we mean by article discontinuation in SAP and what are the different types of discontinuation available in SAP. And this term can be part of SAP IS Retail or it can be part of SAP Purchase or you can also put it in SAP Material Management MM. Even this term is so important that it can be also relevant for any SAP consultant. So what do we mean by article discontinuation? When we see that the revenue of any article is getting very low, then from the SAP customer or from SAP purchase point of view, we decide to discontinue the article, meaning that we need to delete the article from the procurement, from the purchase. So that's what we call it as discontinuation. So the main thing is that we are disallowing to further procurement. When we see that the revenue or even we can call it as the sales are getting less or no sales for some period of time, then we can decide for this discontinuation. Then what are the types? On like we can call it as general article discontinuation, and second article site discontinuation, and let me just first type all the different types of discontinuation that could be possible, and then I will explain one by one. And third, article vendor discontinuation, and the last part is the article vendor site discontinuation. So there are a different type of discontinuation based on different level. So the first one, the article discontinuation, here if you decide for a company level, for a whole organization level, that this article may not be needed for further procurement, then we can decide for the number one type. And now the number two, and here it is called as article site discontinuation. It is meaning that some article may not be needed for a particular site or but it is needed for other site, so we can selectively select for a particular site as well. And next is the article vendor discontinuation, meaning that we do not want to take or we do not want to take the supply from a particular vendor, but we may allow the procurement from other vendors. So we can also delete or we can also discontinue from a particular vendor. And the last one is the article vendor site discontinuation. It is meaning that the article may not be needed from a particular vendor or site, but it can be outsourced from a different vendor to a different site. So these are the four different types of discontinuation can be possible in SAP. I hope I could able to give you some information about this discontinuation, and thank you for watching.